time for muscle and cerebral memory, what we need for today's class. They'll be on reformer again with the box, and we'll do some warm-up exercises for the low body just to get the whole body warmed up, spine too, of course, and focus a bit more on the arms using the box. With that, let's uncross, lock this in. Look straight ahead, eyes open. Look down your cheeks, eyes open. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes. Release it, move around just a little bit. Let's start with one red and one blue spring. Turn to face the bar. And let's warm up the spine on the reformer today. So you'll push away first, and then flip it into a big, strong cat up toward the ceiling. Do this slow, and we're just inviting that stretch in up and down the spine, and then do it again. Go at your own pace, but sense that the stretch is traveling up your spine from the sacrum bone through the mid-back, shoulders, and even a little in the back of your neck. And we'll do a couple of more. Round it up. And nice. Let's finish out with this one. Scooping the belly, letting that be a motivator as much as the carriage to get your spine up. Great. When you're at the bumper, put both hands on the left side and of the foot bar and push away again. And let's round up and work on the right side of your spine. You're breathing, taking it nice and slow and tucking the pelvis as much as you can. And good. Let's do it again. Using your abs and opening all through the right side. Good, let's switch it over to the left side. Both hands on the right of the foot bar. Drop it. And scoop tight, pull in, in, in. And if you have to slightly reorient your spine or something to optimize the stretch, that's just fine. I find that one side of my spine is a little tighter than the other. So I'm really having to add my own height with this other side here. Good, we'll finish up with that one. And then let's drop the hips again. Roll your shoulders down and back, the chest is wide, and you'll push away and float it back up. And push away, breathing, and up you go. Let's exhale, scoop nice and tight there. And inhale, up, 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 shoulders pull back. And when we're like this, and up you go, and then hold. Round up into a cat, and come out of that light extension just a little bit. All right, let's drop to that first position where the knees have pressed the carriage back. You feel very neutral. All right, then pull it up toward the end of the bar, and I want you to add some push-ups here. And up. And press down. The elbows are going in towards your sides. And breathing and down. And exhaling up. We'll just do a couple of more. Warming up these muscles. Good. Now let's hold here at the bumper. And come up with straight arms. Like me. And all I want you to do is bend your elbows from there. And take them back up. Good, so we're not pushing away as much as we are lifting and lowering the torso. So we're getting into triceps doing this, elbows tucked in toward the sides. Just a couple of more. And last time. Good, one more to warm up. Put your hands almost next to each other on the top of the bar. Roll your shoulders down and back, push away just a little bit, and then bend and extend out. The object here is to keep your shoulders and chest wide, and we're gunning for the rear deltoids. Of course, your chest muscles are tightened. Just a couple of more. Good. And then, great, come up to a high kneel. Open your arms out to the sides, chest wide, and breathe into this stretch. Flex your palms as they go behind you. Great, leave your red and blue on. If you find that it's too much, then loosen it up. So you're going to face back toward the tower. You can have your handles handy, but let's go ahead and use the straps, the ones that would go under the fuzzies. Now, to give you a little more resistance, hold the crab claw, all right? Or if you want to, you can even put your thumbs out on the tape there at the end. I want you to sit back and then squeeze your glutes to come back up. All right, we're just warming up low body here. Sit back, squeeze your glutes both ways, and squeeze them back up. And your spine is, if it's going up and down a wall, so we're not trying to hinge, trying to keep vertical there. And up, just a couple of more. And up. Last time. Good. Hold for a moment if you need to shake out your hips a little. And then sit back so that you are indeed in a hinge. And take your arms back here and forward. So we're going to hold this. Your glutes are active. Your inner and outer thighs are active. The spine is neutral, but it is hinging. And what's working here is that hinge right at the shoulder joint. Inhaling and exhaling, still hanging on with those glutes, scoop tight. Just a couple of more. And last time. Good. Then sit with control. Hook your loops onto your pegs and turn. I want to just stretch that out for a moment. So you'll do one little scooter, still on your red and blue, drop down and push away. You're breathing. Come up, hop on over to the other side. Foot against the shoulder rest and push away and breathe into this. Just getting a nice long stretch. You're breathing, thinking of opening hip flexor. And then come on back up to the top. Great, now come over to wherever your box is so you can put it onto the carriage. We'll be working long box. So it goes over the shoulder rest. You sit and have a seat. You still got the loops on, that's fine. You'll take them now and put them on your arms like this, your forearms. You may be more comfortable with the feet over the front, but if you find that you're sliding, then move the feet to the sides. You'll get a little bit more stable. All right, breathe in, and as you exhale, widen, and then release. We're going for rear deltoids here. Widen out. And release. Do one more and figure if this is the right tension for you. If you need more, you need less. Your shoulders are perfectly fixed. They don't rotate one way or the other. They do, but it's a lateral rotation, so they're not changing place in space. The chest goes wide, really pressing the rhomboids together. Scoop your belly tight and go for 3. 2 more. Last time. Good, and then release that, roll your shoulders around a little bit. Yeah, just choke up. I guess that's the best way. Shoulders are down and back, and we're going to pull. Look over your right shoulder, over your left shoulder, and release. So that pull, of course, is going to be working with the back chain of your arms. Your chest is wide. And do that again. Your torso never moves. You're just slowly looking over each shoulder. You can change each time. It's just something to do when we pause. Keep breathing. Back muscles working. Rear deltoids, rhomboids. We'll do one more. And release. Good. Go ahead and shorten up again. Keep it short. Put your elbows up here and pull from there.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. And so we're working in a high register here. Fix your shoulders, scoop tight. There's that pause right at the top. Like to see the elbows farther out in front. Yep, hold them there. Yeah, now you're cooking. Couple more. Can you straighten your arms all the way out? Yep, now pull in. Leave the elbows high. Yeah. Leave them high when you straighten out. Let's go for 5 more just like that. So it's as if I was holding your elbows in place. 4. Ah, very nice. Scoop tight. 3. And 2. Great, beautifully done. Then let's cross the ropes. You can double it if you want to. And hold so that you get a really nice grip, not at the end of the loop.
Are you holding on the card or in the...
Holding the tape. My thumbs are on top of the tape, and the loops are around my wrists like little bracelets. The shoulders are down and back, and I'm going to pull the elbows wide this time. So I feel this across my lats. And then out. So the arms are at about at the bottom edge of your sternum as they go out and as they go in. So you're breathing and scooping tight as you pull. That pull and pause is really important there because you get to figure out where you're working. Let's go for 3 more like this. A couple more like this. And last time. Good, and then release that. Roll your shoulders around a little bit. If you want to, you can cross the ropes 1 more time, and we'll do a row. The shoulders are down and back. You can also move to the more to the back edge if you want to add a little more resistance here. All right, so we'll pull in and pull up almost under the chin, and then down toward the front edge of your box. And pull up, elbows are going at shoulder height, and then they drop. So this trajectory is pulling up from below. Shoulders down and back, and belly scoops. Spine stays long as you exhale up. Wrist stays strong too. Got a couple of more. And last one. Good. Uncross and see if you can hold on to them as we turn. Oh, but you can stay with your red and blue or go on up or down, depending on how you want to, what your resistance is. All right. So I've got my thumbs and 4 fingers holding that webbing with this with the strap. Breathe in and press out
and then retract. It's the offering. Serving me some brownies, and then taking that tray away. Going straight out to start. Shoulders are down and back. That's half the work there. Your belly is scooped, and press. One more like this. And let's take it up toward the gods. And then back down. And serve up, up, up. Try not to move your torso. And scoop tight as you lift. And retract. Couple more. And last time. Good. Circle the arms. Down and around and up. If this is getting weird on that webbing between your index finger and thumb, take a break and maybe switch to your handles. But I want to do one more with the long ones. So these circles don't go too wide behind you. There's still always resistance. My torso never moves. We'll do one more. And then hold. Hold on to your loops and just bend forward so that you open up the front of your torso there. Just breathe into it. All right. Then I'm going to change this again. All right, so it's around my bicep. Right, got it right at the crook of my elbow. To more or less hug a tree and open way out. If you need more resistance or anything, scoot to the edge of your box nearest the foot bar. Open out. Start this squeeze from behind your shoulders and then let your chest take it. So I've freed up your hands so that there's no mistaking where you're working here. The hands are uninvolved. I am squeezing my pectorals though. My shoulders are wide, so are the collarbones, so I'm not collapsing or getting, a sunken chest. I'm staying super wide as you pull, hugging the tree, keeping the elbows pretty high as you go back, a little stretch there, and then start it again. A couple more like this. Last time. Good, and just kind of hang into that, opening and keeping the chest wide for a moment. Great, let's dig into the triceps. So I'm holding the end of both loops, and I've actually got them pressed together so that I can wrap both hands around both straps. My elbows are high and I'm sort of leaning forward, but I'm in a core and neutral, and extend the arms out and bend them. The elbows are stable in space, and you're exhaling out, and there's that nice little pause right at the end of the tension here. Even though the arms are up and the biceps near the ears, there's a sense that your back muscles are keeping the armpits toward the hips as much as they can. And stretch. Scoop tight. Go for 3. 2 more. Last time. Good. And then send it back down. Hold on, or just hold somewhere so that you get your arms expanded out by your sides. Explore a little if you need to. And then roll the shoulders around a little bit. And we'll turn to the side. Yeah, so we're going to take the end of the loop in your hand. If this is uncomfortable, switch to your other, your handle, your real handle. And we're going to pull straight across and then release. If you need a little more tension, what you would do is slide down. All right, you feel it a little more succinctly. And exhale, pull across. And good, the shoulder is super stable in space. And we'll go again, exhaling. One more like this. And then we'll add on. I may have to reduce my tension a little because this is where we go into the backhand. So it's the same as before. Maybe you've got one red. If that's too much, you would reduce. And extend out. Fold and control it back. Good, you can hold a little handle if you want to on the opposite end. I don't think you have one, do you? And then across. Start it clean, shoulder down and back. And send it out. And a couple of more. Last time. Good. Then let's take it in your other hand, open palm, and hug moon. Armpit reaches for the hip, even though, now you've got to scoop really tight. Woo! Good. Half the work is keeping the shoulder down. If you want to touch it, that's fine. And exhaling. Just a couple of more. And last time. Good, let's change sides. So I would go ahead and increase the tension. You start with your red and blue, that's 1.5. See how that works. If that's too much or too little, you adjust. Take the other handle, all right, from the other rope, and we'll press the hand across the body and then release. So you've got your elbow that just goes in toward the mid-chest and then returns. Good, shoulder stays down and back, the elbow stays bent. Good, press. Very nice. It's as if you're rubbing your tummy, the upper part of the tummy. And let's go for a couple of more. Last time. Good. Now, if you had to reduce the tension on the other side to do the backhand, now is a good time to do it. So here we are, and then pull straight out, give it a pause there, then fold and cleanly go back across your chest. Good. And stretch it out, breathe, and exhale back. So do attach an exhale as you go into your exertion. Lovely, and bring it back. Your ribs are closed, your belly is scooped. You'll be feeling ab work there as you pull across and extend. Good. And return and exhale. Feel this in your obliques as they stabilize the torso. And we'll do a couple more. And out you go. Return. Last time. Great. And return. Put it in your other hand. You may want to increase your tension if you need to. Elbow stays softly bent and hug that moon. Half the work is keeping the shoulder down. Good. You can touch your shoulder with your opposite hand if that helps bring awareness to it. And close your ribs, scoop tight, still stabilizing here. And press. And let's go again, press. Just a couple of more here. And nice. Let's do something we haven't done in a while. So take those same straps, the loopy ones, put them at the top eye bolt on the vertical tube of the back of your tower, and let's hang. What do you say? All right. So I have hung my loops high, the very top eye bolt on the tower, on the vertical part. Put your toes against, and we'll do that lovely hang just to stretch out all the joints and the muscles that we've been compressing and working on building. And do your choreography that you know and love. And feel the joints release with control here. You feel your spine elongate. Good. Let's take this up and take the height down because I'd like to do a little backward facing.
How far down?
I would say right at your shoulders or, yeah, just above them. We're just going to pull away. If this is not a good height, then adjust right quick. So all you're doing is breathing, opening the chest. You can pull away, put a little hang into it if you're comfortable with that. Breathe in. Great. When you're ready, looks like it feels good. Is it okay?
It's good for the back of the calves.
I imagine. Hope it's good for your chest too. I don't think I've ever seen anybody quite do that, but more power to you. Great. Beautiful. All right.
All right.
Let's put it into your muscle and cerebral memory.
Let's put it in.
Let's put that in. That was a highly focused workout on your arms. A bit of low body, but really a great workout for the upper body. And let's uncross. Put it all in there until the next time we meet. Look straight ahead of you, eyes open. Look down your cheeks, eyes open. Relax your shoulders and close your eyes. Release it, move around just a little bit. There's your class today.